What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 16 of my Total Warhammer 3 Vilitch the Curseling Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, we've been giving Archaon the old runaround as we are ignoring his army in favor of taking his stuff. A last episode culminating in the stealing of the cool vassal from him, and we are going to try to do the same by stealing the Tong and attacking the Howling Citadel, and then the last of Archaon's fortresses at the Crystal Spire afterwards, in the hopes of subjugating him. He is of course probably going to siege the plains of Zanbaijin, and in fact while we're here, let's get us some melee defense and attrition reduction when under siege. Yes, and you know what? Also while we're here, you need more troops. You need more troops. We just have to hold this army off, which I do think we can do, because while Archaon is basically unkillable, at least with this army, the rest of his force is kind of mess, so he will most likely seek to siege us for a while. And yeah, that'll certainly work out if we can make Vilitch take all his stuff earlier than he comes a-callin', and by he I mean Archaon in this situation. Anyway, last time we also left off right before the battle against Zhao Ming here, so we might as well prepare for that, assuming I haven't forgotten to do anything here. Also, Assassin, you can move up, I guess. Now, this army is more or less ready to go, but we are going to be swapping units around with Barbaros's army, which makes me think that we may want to... let's move you here. That we may want to just buff up this army even further to make the battle easier, and swap out the units when these two meet up at Hanyu Port, as that's looking like that is what is gonna happen. In that light... oh, we also have gifts. Damn, there's a lot of stuff to do. Gifts that need to be swapped out, and this is the last turn that we have it, right? Yeah, okay. So first of all, Winged Watchers. We have you, but I guess we can get... we're at 2 out of 2 in terms of Soul Grinders, aren't we? Gifts, yeah, okay. So Soul Grinder, yeah, we're at 2 out of 2. If we were to summon a Soul Grinder here, we could do that again and then get another Soul Grinder available. And you know what? I like that idea. Let's put you here. Nice. Then we will swap out Winged Watchers for one more Soul Grinder, one more turn of that, and then what do we have here? Empowered Worship, which is a War Shrine. We could switch you to Hail of Hellfire again, though. Do we need any more Hell Cannons right now? You know what? Maybe we do Dark Portal and get the Portal Glyph ability for all of our Exalted Heroes. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like that. I don't particularly care for the undivided Lords and Heroes experience gain, as it doesn't help us, but for a turn or two, the Portal Glyph, maybe. It'll make this battle easier. Actually, it'll make every battle easier with Exalted Heroes, because, well, Free Fury summoning X2 is pretty decent. Actually, that reminds me, do we need any more Exalted Heroes? Open Dies, Evil Eyeball, okay, these are all terrible. Let's just summon one and then delete one. And, I just realized something. We have one of these here, don't we? Fighter's Lodge. We don't need one. We need walls because this place might get attacked. So let's delete that for now. We'll give you the Insights of the Void as well, for obvious reasons. And then Vilitch can move out. Alrighty, now we have summoned the Soul Grinder. Is there anything else that we want to do with this army in preparation for this fight? We could get you another, for example... we could get you the Regiment of Renown, the Soul of Damnation, to get another Hell Cannon in here. This is going to be the Fire Army, after all, once we swap the Warp Fire Throwers into it, just to compare them to the Flamers of Tzeentch, if nothing else. It would mean reducing the melee line further, but this army will primarily be using Aspiring Champions and Soul Grinders as its melee line, as I found that to be fairly effective in my Valkia campaign for armies with Hell Cannons and other sort of splash damaging things in particular. So we could do that and then delete you. And honestly, we could delete them both and get a couple more... oh, no, we can't. I was about to say get a couple Screamers in here, but because we have the Soul Grinder, we wouldn't be able to. I guess we could get one Screamer in here. Wouldn't be too bad. And then, of course, we'd be leaving one Marauder. You know what, I kind of like that. Let's do that. One Screamer, and then we'll be at 3 out of 4 Screamers in case we wanted to get the get more Screamers on the field at some point. Plus, we'll be swapping these units around anyway, so it doesn't change anything, really. So 1 Screamer, and one Soul of Damnation. There we go. Now we got 3 Souls of Damnation. We got 2 Warp Fire Thrower, well, 2 Flamers, then they'll have 2 Warp Fire Throwers as well. That'll be our ranged line, and then we'll have a melee line to complement it. I like it. Now, several other things. We have 2 Exalted Heroes here, one of which needs some... Yeah, let's get you some defensive ability, or capability. And between the episodes, I did destroy a couple items. We do have 2 Hellfire Swords available, so let's do this. You can have a Hellfire Sword, and you can have a Hellfire Sword. I'm not entirely sure that we'll be keeping both of these units in this army, but we might. We might. If nothing else, they give us Eldritch Aura, and they have Iron Skin, so they can help hold the line while these units do the damage, which I do like. And though I still think... actually, you know what? This one army may be the one army that doesn't need another Sorcerer on a War Shrine. I suppose we could put you on the War Shrine for the Spell Mastery, but there's not going to be a crazy amount of meleeing here. You know, I'll think about it. Either way, you two now have Hellfire Swords, which will benefit from the... okay, you can have a Charmed Shield while you're at it. Actually, no, you can have... Yeah, you can have the Charmed Shield. And you can have the Luck Stone as well. No, you know what? Let's put the Luck Stone on the Lord. There we go. Make you a little bit less easy to kill. And then you have no armor, but there are no more armors available, so alas, you won't be able to get any use out of that. That said, we did get another Trickster's Shard out of getting some stuff. The Hellfire Swords I don't really care about, but what I was talking about was these guys could benefit from the former Adept of Akshi to get the weakness for fire damage, which would benefit those units with a Hellfire Sword, so why not? Fires of Change and Pink Fires of Tzeentch for you. There we go. Alrighty, and I think we're just about ready to go here, unless I'm forgetting something. We could put an Obsidian Lodestone on somebody, but honestly it's kind of useless. We could get you the Ruby Ring of Ruin, since you have the Pendant of Slaanesh. Yeah, fine. Hold the Ruby Ring. It's not going to be that helpful. But what else would we get here? Beguiling Gem... Not super useful on somebody who's on foot, and that's basically all of our items. And no more ancillaries either. Zealot, and that's lots of Undivided Corruption, which we don't care about either. Okie dokie. That looks like a decent plan to me. Can we pull this off like this? It really depends on what's in Zhao Ming's army. Yeah, I'm sure we can pull it out. This is fine. This is probably overkill. What am I talking about? Let's get to it. Even if he has like a all Grand Cannon, well, actually that would probably make it easier. You know what? Actually, there's a way that we could avoid dealing with the Grand Cannons, sort of. Semi-avoid it. And we can do that by attacking them at the settlement rather than on field. I was originally planning to attack them on the field and draw them out, but within the settlement, even though we'll be suffering a little bit from the enemy towers, this will mean the Hell Cannons we could probably deploy in such a way that they can't fire on us. You know, I think I like that. Let's try it like this. Rampager Standard on the... I was thinking on the Giant, or we could put it on the Screamers here. Yeah, you know what, let's put it on the Screamers. We'll use them to try to kill the Grand Cannons if they fire at us, maybe destroy that Sky Lantern. Yeah, there's definitely options here. And I'll put the War Banner on the Soul Grinder so it doesn't die. Alrighty, I like the idea. Let's see if we can pull this off once again, but I once again think that we're looking pretty good. Really depends on how the enemy sets up its Grand Cannons, but I think we can overcome it. Really, Zhao Ming is going to be the main issue, and we're going to have to try to surround and kill him some way. Maybe use the Soul Grinder's ranged attack against him. Nah, alright, let's get to it.
Pitiable fools cannot hope to withstand the dark sorcery at my command.
Alrighty, Hell Cannons firing like a shooting star, dropping down upon the enemies, but missing them after... Is it me, or did I just see it almost hit the enemy and then swerve and then drop into the middle of nowhere? Huh. Come on, Hell Cannons. And that also hit in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's disappointing. I remember the hell cannons being horrifically inaccurate, but yeah, that was well, that was horrifically inaccurate. There we go. At least that one hit and exploded some of those enemies. Anyway, this should be a pretty fun battle. Debut for both hell cannons as well as our flamers, though their first attack is going to be against this piercing tower. Oh wow, a single volley puts it to nearly dead. Kind of a waste to get a second full volley on it, but whatever. Just so it can't damage these units. The flamers are quite vulnerable to ranged fire as well. And anyway, let's check out the setup here briefly. We have set up so that we have a hell cannon on this side and 2 hell cannons on this side. Our aerial units are hovering around trying to find the opportune moment to attack, though these guys, as we can see, their grand cannons are not able to fire through this. This is why I decided to deploy over on this side rather than anywhere else, because if we were here, for example, which is where the game default deployed us, these cannons would have been able to fire over that, but because of this wall, and this I think will work out quite nicely for us. Though I suppose they could move, we'll see. There's also a lord coming in near us, and we're going to have our spawn and our exalted hero waiting there. And ooh, there we go, flamers. We're ripping apart some jade warriors. There we go, very nice. And it looks like Zhao Ming is running or flying around there as well. Those Jade Warriors are basically dead, though they're moving in some Jade Lancers. And here comes the Soul Grinder. I wanted to have the Soul Grinder tie up the enemy Lord and force him to transform as early as possible so that we would have to be able to attack him. And there he is. Alrighty, perfect. So now, what we're going to do is actually try to move the Soul Grinder away, but move in our Trolls and our Aspiring Champions. Those two to tie up Zhao Ming, while the Soul Grinder actually moves away and tries to use his ranged attack on him. Then, after a little while, these guys will probably be done, because this guy's going to run off the field, and then we're going to get them to attack Zhao Ming. Also, we're going to leave a couple units out here to protect the Hell Cannons from enemies that, well, rout and then come back, as it is quite annoying having to deal with them. But anyway, let's watch Zhao Ming try to fight the Soul Grinder as well as those Trolls. Damn, he sent a Troll flying. Wow. I wasn't expecting that much airtime on a Troll. Alright, beautiful. And the Soul Grinder is out and attacking from the shadows here, though he himself is lit up for some reason. And there we go, launching those magical javelins. I like that throwing animation. Alrighty, and the first of the portals failed to open, perhaps. I think Zhao Ming must have knocked away a few of the aspiring champions, so they couldn't open the portal. It's okay, we'll try again. And how's he doing? Nah, he's only lost about 25% HP. It's okay. Oh, ooh, and here comes a Hell Cannon shot. That one looks like it's going to drop right in the middle of the enemy formation. Though this was a relatively loose formation, it does seem a fair few of those units died. Second try on the portal should open it up. And here comes some pink horrors, which we're going to use to attack those Jade Warrior crossbows and to just tie up and annoy the enemy, as it is a summoned unit, and thus we don't care about damage taken to them. Otherwise, we got more units moving in on this side as well. Our Screamers going for that Sky Lantern, and a single volley, hopefully, from our Flamers trying to hit that Sky Lantern as well. And another portal coming in. Two portals, in fact, opening up at the same time. Both the Portal Glyph portal to summon the Furies onto the field, as well as more pink horrors to fire directly into this unit of Peasant Archers, while the Chaos Furies will try to head towards the enemy artillery. It looks like one of the enemy artillery was able to fire at us. I didn't see which one. But we can send the Chaos Furies at them, or perhaps at the Crane Gunners, before they can accomplish anything. That would be nice. And the anti-large Screamers should be able to take that Sky Lantern out, so that works. And there we go. Looks like we've been able to nearly break through here, and our pink horrors have basically killed that unit of Peasant Archers. All the while, shots from our Hell Cannons drop down, although not many of them hitting where they need. Here comes the Giant as well. Oh, Hell Cannons, come on, hit something. I don't know why they're so horrifically inaccurate. Alright, Flamers, get some volleys out at the enemy. There we go. Oh, those are so devastating to infantry blobs. That's absolutely beautiful. That unit is pretty much dead. We countercharge them with our Chaos Sorcerer, allowing the Flamers to destroy the unit, and then we'll be able to move up here. And it looks like our Furies are going to attack the Crane Gunners instead. Perhaps a decent option, as there are some Peasant Long Spearmen guarding those Grand Cannons. And as we can see, Grand Cannons are firing here from on top of the bridge, though can't quite tell who they're firing at. Perhaps the Flyers. Yeah, I think it was the Flyers. Zhao Ming's also now at half HP here, and we're looking pretty good. Our Exalted Hero is moving in to try to add his combat prowess to this, and Zhao Ming is probably taking all that damage from our Soul Grinder's ranged attack. Nice. Ooh, and another hit from that Hell Cannon, and here comes our Exalted Hero. And he's got a very decent amount of damage coming in, because not only does he have the sword at this point, but also his other ability. He'll activate them shortly, I'm sure. Well, I guess we'll watch him fight until he activates them. Too bad we can't quite see what's going on here, but oh well. Alright, there we go. Hellfire Sword plus Pendant of Slaanesh, 110 melee attack, fiery, magical, as well as that weapon strength. And just like that, Zhao Ming is pretty much done for and is going to try to run away. No guarantee that we can kill him, of course, because he's just going to lift off. Too bad we don't have our Lord here to actually use blue fires on him as he tries to escape. Maybe one more hit from you? Ah. There was a hit from our Soul Grinder, though our Exalted Hero might have protected the unit. Oh well. He's gonna lift off, but it's not a big deal. Let's see about what else is going on here. The enemy archers are focused on our Screamers after they brought down the Sky Lantern, but it looks like the balance of power is very much shifted towards our favor. Our losses are fairly minimal so far, and the enemy have lost about 1,000 troops at that. Over on this side, our Lord has run into some melee units, but that's just as a distraction while our Flamers will move in and destroy them. We're also going to start capturing enemy territories or enemy supply locations for the purpose of obviously destroying the towers or preventing new towers from coming up and continuing to damage us. Alright, and we have been able to move around a unit of Forsaken who's going to attack these damn crossbows, which have been annoying this blob for quite a while. Gotta love those glowing hands and armor pieces that the Forsaken have, as well as eyes, when they fight in the shadow like that. It's quite nice. Alrighty, and the Flamer's in once again, destroying yet another blob of infantry. Get another shot in there. There we go. Run, Jade Warriors, all that armor, and none of it's gonna help you because you're gonna get cooked alive while in it. And beautiful, getting a pink fire of Tzeentch moving down on these Jade Lancers, as well as these peasant long spears and crane gunners, who are still alive, though not for long, as that Tzeentch Doombolt moves down and I think destroys the unit pretty much for good. They routed, or they shattered, I think? No. They still have 17 units, actually. Never mind. Well, at least it hurt the long spears. Such a tease, Tzeentch Doombolt. Our summoned Furies, I think this is the second summon, now finally going to be able to attack those Grand Cannons, and we should shortly be able to move our Flyers to do the same. There they are. Actually gonna drop down on those Crane Gunners which survived that Tzeentch Doombolt first. Over on this side we have more Furies moving in. They're tying up this Grand Cannon as well as the enemy archers, while the Giant moves in together with our Aspiring Champions. Lovely. Well done, Giant. Oh, I love the eye glow on the Giant, too. Good job, buddy. And let's see what the enemy has left now. Balance of power vastly in our favor, and only 600 enemy units remaining. And I do think the chain route should be here shortly. In fact, I don't think there's anything left alive. Yeah, there we go. The chain route is here just like that. Fairly decent in terms of battle time at 7 minutes, certainly longer than most field battles, and a pretty fun battle at that. Really, really great job to the Flamers. They seem to have done a ton of damage. I am curious to see how much the Hell Cannons did, though, because we saw so many shots sail right on by. A Giant looked pretty useful here. I think everybody did their job quite well, and gotta give it up to those portal abilities. Now that we have both the ability to summon pink horrors from the Aspiring Champions, as well as open portal glyphs, or use the portal glyphs from the Exalted Heroes, that's a lot of extra units potentially on the field. Love it. Alright, I will admit to slight overkill with regards to our army and what we got in it, but to be fair, once again, since we're going to swap units out to the other army, it doesn't really matter. It's not like the other army needs them, so we might as well have these guys not get so damaged that they'll need several turns to heal up. I do imagine we could have done this with probably about half of the elites that we had here, especially the Hell Cannons. Oh wow, 24k on that Regiment of Renown, damn. Soul of Damnation. These did a little bit less, though the Flamers certainly, well, at least one of the Flamers did massive amounts of damage, nearly 300 kills, and nearly 200 on this unit of Forsaken. Okay, Forsaken, well done. Well done. Not as much on the Aspiring Champions, but they did their job of holding the ground and using their summons and all that sort of stuff. We're gonna occupy the place, at least for now. Wait, can we trade it? We can abandon it later if we need to. I don't remember if we want to raise it or not. It is a decent amount of souls, but you know what? Let's occupy it for now. We could always raise something else and give it to the USAC. I don't remember if there's another USAC territory that's neighboring this one. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll need to figure out who we give these to. Ulrich got a buff and his Chaos Steed, so it's great for him. This place... You know what? I guess it could build a... Twisted Relic here. While we're here. Oh, and look, a free camp to kill. That'll be nice. Yeah, so I figure we meet these two at Hanyuport after we take Shangwu here. Where do we tell the USAC to occupy then? I mean, I suppose we destroy Shangwu. No, but then it has that, it has those exotic animals here. So that could, in theory, be useful to us, though I'm not entirely sure what it is. I don't think we have those anywhere, right? I feel like I would remember if we did, but that's not entirely accurate either. Nah, I don't see any. Just wondering if there's whether it's of any use to us. Also, while here, let's just quickly go to Quick Deal here. And, oh, Hag Grief, these guys like us, but we could always vassalize them. Wow, I see why they like us. They want a non-aggression pact, they're basically fighting everybody. Warheard the One Eye also likes us now. You know, fine. Oh, but we can't give them a, You know, it's free money. I was about to say, we can't give them any good stuff, can we? Like, we can't trade a settlement to them. Oh well. Hag Grief, you are going to be ignored, and we're probably going to attack both Clan Ferric and Wintertooth, so we can ignore those. Dolgan wants to trade, which makes sense, because they're our allies. Wait, no, not trade. Like so. Anything else? We got... Military alliance is now at 17.6 with you, eh? So it's pretty unlikely. Okay, fine. I'm gonna ignore that then. I wanted to see whether we could get a military alliance with these guys, but for whatever reason they don't want to. Now that, considering how many territories they've lost in their last few turns, I wonder, would they do it for a settlement trade? I mean, just out of curiosity. They would for Wei Jin, which may mean that they'll do it for another settlement. So, we will upgrade, at least for now, Bridge of Heaven, and maybe even build up the port there, just to make it look more attractive for a trade to them, presuming that they don't get wrecked here at Shiyama's Rest, which I guess would be annoying. Also, I just realized that they have pottery and pastures here, so those could have been useful to us. Wine back there, man. Ooh, obsidian. Ah, lots of stuff. Oh well. I didn't realize how many trades goods all of these territories down here have, but it's okay. Igrim, you have it. Oh wow, did you get 4 level ups off of that? That's swell. Root Marcher and Dominating Presence, please. Not 100% what we... Well, we will need Chaos Vanguard because it'll still buff up the Aspiring Champions. That said, Warp Fire for our Flamers. And I just realized we're probably just better off getting more Flamers in here. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, see, that's the problem. I guess we could go 3 Flamer units. Because we'd have to get rid of either the Soul Grinder or one of the Hell Cannons. I suppose we could give one of the Hell Cannons away to the other army if we wanted to get 4 regular Flamers. I'll think about it. They were pretty useful, although extremely fragile in terms of ranged units attacking them, which does have me a little bit concerned. I'll think about it. You know what, let's hold on to your points then. Well, no, you know what, let's get the second level of Pink Fire of Tzeentch, but we'll hold on to the rest of these points. Now, Hearts of Iron as well. And then we won't be holding on to points. You guys, do you need training? Do you need one of these? Probably you do, but I haven't decided which one of you to do that with. Assuming that one of you flies around as an assassin, the other one has to stay in the melee line. Although you have that Vanguard deployment for Chaos Knights, which is kind of useless in this particular army, as it won't be having Chaos Knights. You have Unbreakable and Mage Hunter. And wait, what did you have again? You have Survivor and Mage Hunter. They're very, very similar. Although it's kind of hard to get Survivor. We'll have to purposely lose a battle at some point. Figure out what to do there. Also, you have buffs for Chaos Trolls and Feral Manticores. Yeah, let's get those. Let's get those up and running. Even though I do want a... I want probably a Sorcerer Tower here. That's probably the way to go. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. Tech Thieves, do you need to move? You certainly do not. What about you? You are still level 5, so you in fact do. We're very unlikely to succeed here, so go to Zarnagrand instead. And let's hope that that doesn't fail. I mean, I suppose you still need levels. Hey, there you go, success, and a level up at that, so let's get that Steel Tyke up and running to a higher level. Good. You can just stay here for a little while. Okay, and I believe that's it, unless we have some buildings to build. Which I'm not 100% sure that I feel like we checked these, but, like, for example, Shangyang, 6k for that guarded tower. And you know what? We are bordered by our Orky allies now, so it's not super necessary here. Presuming that we don't upgrade the Red Fortress next turn, which we probably won't, as it's a little bit too big of an expense, though that's... Oh, wait, no. I'm crazy. This does not happen next turn. It's at 5, this is going to 4. Well, then we can ignore the rest of this, can't we? Eastern Steppes... Yes, yes, and... yeah, okay, we can ignore everything. Beautiful. That means we end the turn and we see if Archaon sieges us. Alright, skip, building upgrade, hero not moved, skip outpost upgrade available, that's with the orcs. No, that's with these guys, that's with Kolek. Kolek's not doing anything useful. I did tell him to attack Archaon, but he hasn't moved out, so, oh well. Alright, population surplus in the Red Wastes to 4, but that's once again not upgradable. We'll just have to keep an eye on the Blessed Dread to still try to get that military alliance going. Mostly because I might want a couple Charybdises or something like that, and oh, what the heck? What is this? Azazel, no, I just saw Archaon do something. Where are we here? Playing Kadatha. Oh, okay, I see what he did. I see what he did. He attacked the Cool instead of sieging us, which is great because it's an extra turn. Faction destroy the Jade Custodians, great. Oh, now Kolek wants to come and help. Ally mobilizes. In fact, we can tell you, once we have passive income, to reclaim the Gallows Tree. Technology research. Gifted unit pool capacity +2 for Lord of Change, Path to Glory, minus 25% souls cost to upgrade, and Winds of Magic minus 10 for Lord of Tzeentch. Swell. And hey, a free student, I'll take it. Who wants the free student? Vilitch? Can any of your units hold students? I feel like Exalted Heroes probably can't. Oh, they can. Huh. Surprising and unexpected, but, well, pleasantly so. Now, Tech Thief, you moving up here. We're abandoning the Writhing Fortress with the Vilitch, and we're just moving as far as we can. Gotta get to that Howling Citadel. And oh, look! They have a little, they have another little army here. Not gonna be good enough. You are going to upgrade walls immediately. Hopefully Archaon doesn't come up here, but we'll see. I would imagine that he's going to siege us, although now his army is hurt on top of this after attacking the Gallows Tree, so that's great for us. And Kolek, well, no, Kolek's not going to be able to defeat him, but he'll give it a try. Now, techs. We have Unholy Intervention, so a lot of the good stuff, and Demonic Pact. Dark Diplomacy, Profane Weaponry gives us Chaos Knights. Ritual Staff gives us Halberd buffs. Demon Mounts. Summoning Rites gives us the ability to get to, 2 more Chaos Sorcerers and direct recruitment thereof. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Malignant Totems, Erection of Ruinous Monuments. Hey, those are my favorite kind of monuments. Post-battle loot bonus effect for altar improvement, but how many altars are we really gonna get? Gore Feast for Feral Manticores is quite nice. And same with Inscribed Chaos Armor through Profane Weaponry. You know, I figure we... Culling of the Weak gives us 20% souls gained. You know what? Let's get the souls gained. And then we'll probably go through Ritual Staff and Summoning Rite as well for additional sorcerers. Although not using Sorcerer Lords on a sub-Tzeentchian faction does feel a little bit weird. If we are to not use them in some armies. Anyway, Flames of Fate just switched, but you need to get out of here because you're too expensive now. Let's see what we could use here. We have Arcane Wisdom. We could go Arrows of Destiny. The 15% ammunition does actually really help the Flamers, if nothing else. And, is it time to go for Forbidden Knowledge? Our research rate is really quite good. Or we could go for Tides of Magic, finally. Get that barrier increase. You know what? It's so cheap that I think we go Tides of Magic. Yeah, Miscast is unfortunate, but what can you do? Keeping Whirling Destruction. Dark Portal is what again? Oh, that's for the... That's for the portal glyph. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. And we'll get Hail of Hellfire again later on, but we don't want to spend the money on it right now. For switching at the very least. So you guys are good at Whirling Destruction, and I guess we'll switch out the Flames of Fate next turn. How many Flamers do we have currently available? We have 2 out of 6. Maybe we just leave it up there. There might be a possibility. Let's attack Shangwu. And you... Okay, wait, they auto-resolve this, obviously. Scroll of Leeching for free, but it's not really all that useful. I want to see what Exotic Animals does for us. Hey, hold that Scroll of Leeching. This gives us charge bonus for all Chaos Knights, Marauder Horsemen, and Marauder Horsemasters. Meh. Definitely meh. I'm not sure it's worth it. At 5% charge rate, even for Chaos Knights, doesn't seem worth our time. Bridge of Heaven. Are we able to trade it to you now? No? Why? Okay, what the heck is going on? Why can't we trade it to you? You are definitely beside it. Right there. Controlled by the Blessed Dread. Controlled by us. Why are we not able to trade this to you? Are we able to trade you to Skaven? No, we're definitely not bordering the Skaven.
You have words.
No, we could trade them the Baleful Hills, but we don't want to trade that because it actually has something useful for us. At least this one unit can't take all this. Well, I guess we hold on to this for now, and then we try to trade it to them later. You? What are you doing? Why would you try to go to Lee Temple? You need to take this, or these guys will just move away and then take all this. Now, you know what? I think we need to tell them to attack this. Attack target here. And I know that this is going to cost us, but yeah. Also, this might interfere with their ability to defend out here, but, well, let's hope that they can take care of themselves for once. Can't be babysitting them all the time. Now, Egrim. You could attack Hanyu Port right now. It's not like they have any armies here. You know what? That might be worth our time. You also assassinate this. Wow, okay, your chance to succeed is just non-existent. Why? What level are you? 6? Just because of that? That's disappointing. 10% to get wounded. What about... Nah, you know what? I think we'll need to level you up by doing something like assaulting garrisons and that sort of thing. Alrighty, and is Chiang the last settlement these guys have? Ooh, hello, Greasus. Okay, I'm glad that we moved the assassin first, because I didn't realize that Greasy was here. Now, yeah, we could definitely take on his army. The problem is we can't reach him in a single turn. What we could try to do is ambush here, but there's a good likelihood that we get found out. Although, to be fair, Greasus can't see us either. Okay, here's what we do. We put you here, away from this hero, and maybe Greasus will move forward. I don't know if this will work out, but let's give it a try. Let's put you right there. Away from Shenwu. And into ambush. And then you guys are going to meet up at Hanyu Port anyway, though it'll look like... yeah, see, since we can't attack it, they're building up artillery batteries. Well, I mean, they got 5 turns. We should still be able to pull it off. As in, get there in time. Okay, that looks good to me. Tech thief. You. And 4 turns, but you're gonna yeah, you're gonna give to Black Fang.
Desist.
Ah, failure that time. Okay, fair enough. Alright, looks good otherwise, and I guess we'll spend a little bit of cash. Now, you know what, let's go diplomacy again. Might as well check out what we got going on again. This is looking good. This, cool. You want to trade? Yes, indeed we do.
Ready for a headbutting contest.
We'll trade you some settlements and stuff later on, or maybe take some of your settlements, depending on if they have some useful thing. Become vassal, not super likely. Archaon wants peace. That's gotta be embarrassing. Jiangxi rebels. For peace, would you become a vassal? No. Then no dice. Although, if they peace out, that'll keep the Bridge of Heaven safe. Yeah, but it'll make these guys not like us. Actually, the Blessed Dread doesn't like our treaty with Grimgor, but I don't see why. Grimgor's all the way out here, and Grimgor's our vassal. I can see why he doesn't like the military alliance thing that we were planning. And as we continue to destroy these factions, it'll be a problem. Well, let's just hope that he keeps fighting Nakai then, shall we? Also, I was gonna give Karak Vrag to Grimgor, but maybe we wait on that for now, since our allies ain't gonna be too happy about it. Oh well. Okie dokie, well I guess that looks like one more end turn. Hero not moved. Ooh, actually. I want to see whether we have a new exalted hero that's decent available for us. Evil Eyeball, Open Dies. No, these guys are all terrible. You know what? Just summon and delete them all, and then we'll replace them with hopefully better ones. I still strongly think that there needs to be an exalted hero of Tzeentch. Alright, there we go. Good enough. Now, end the turn. Will Vilitch be able to reach Winghina? Howling Citadel, I mean? Doesn't look like it. I just want to see whether Goldtooth will move towards us and allow us for yet another battle with Egrim's army. Lots of Egrim-focused episodes. But that's okay. I mean, the good thing about that is, unlike Vilitch, Egrim actually has to work for his victories, where Vilitch can just do whatever the hell he pleases and no one can stop him. I wonder if we can block army on Garrulous Cool and then chase him down. And what the heck is this? Allegiance with USAC. Honestly, I don't think we care about it. Let's get martial responsibilities. Yeah, it's construction cost plus 10. That's quite expensive considering what we do, but we have full allegiance with the USAC anyway. Nah, screw it. The ambush got foiled, but did it get foiled before? Oh wow, what the heck? They have another full stack here? Oh no, it's just Goldtooth. Settlement besieged, Plains of Zenbai Jin. Well, we saw that coming. Let's see how long Archaon decides to siege it for. That's the real question. Will he do it before Vilitch comes for him? Anyway, let's get you to block army. If you can succeed at it, that would be great. This guy's probably going to run from Vilitch. Ooh, hello. Now that's looking a lot better. You know what? We're going to March Stance. If he tries to attack Vilitch, even in March Stance, it won't matter. We'll just move right beside the army. Alrighty, there we go, and we might be able to reach Howling Citadel in 2 turns, and then probably 2 more turns for Crystal Spire. So 4 turns. Will Archaon siege for 4, will he attack before that? I guess we'll have to find out. Kolek is coming for him, but he's probably moving too slowly. Anyway, unfortunately with that, we're once again out of time, and I am going to have to call this episode here. Next time we will most likely get another battle with Egrim, as we try to move towards Goldtooth, or maybe towards Hanyu Port, depending on what we do with Barbros as well. We could go into March Stance and try to attack it with both of them. I guess we'll have to see, and in addition to that, we will hope that... Oh, these guys have moved away. No. While we're here, then, occupy this. Oh, we can't tell you to occupy it? Why?
Feel my whip.
You're attacking the wrong target now. Oh, because you're already attacking it? Because... But I feel like because he's attacking it, he might not occupy it, he might just sack it or raise it, and I want him to occupy it. Also, we should probably occupy Shilong here with another unit just to trade it to somebody later on. I mean, it's free real estate. Anyway, I'll think about it. I'm getting distracted because I'm having a good time. Stay tuned for more Vilitch. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.